Hey everybody, I finally got my other program to work. I kind of like this a little bit more, even though to be honest, either way it's the same as we were just enjoying music together, but I hope you don't mind we're being back in this setting. Unless something happens to the program again, then I'll have my alternative. But anyway, enough of that. Let's talk about a new comeback song. And I've heard of this group before. In fact, I danced to one of their, is it their debut song? I'm not sure. No, it's not. It might be. It is Form is 9, and I remember dancing to certain chorus parts of their song, such as like fun, da 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 da, fun. And yeah, I remember doing that, and it can be a little tricky, but it's also very fun and enjoyable too. We're going to listen to one of their songs in their album called We Go! So I just realized when looking it up, there are only 3 songs in this album, and so is it really called an album? Maybe I'm looking at the wrong spot. Anyways, we are going to listen to We Go! And let's go check it out right now. If you know anything about the group Forms 9, please let us know, especially I just heard of their songs. I don't really know all the members, and I believe there are 9 members, so that will take some time to remember. But it seems like there are 8 members currently right now on the screen. It looks like they are photoshopping and editing, and maybe we will transition into the setting or location that they're making right now. I apologize for blocking one of the faces for the time being, but I think once I click start, it will get better. So let's enjoy Form is 9's We Go! Pretty creative.
너무나도 들떠 비행기는 no 주피대 속에 check-in 난 너를 몰래 hashtag 너와 함께면 나 어디라도 좋아 1초에 훌쩍 여기저기 가기 right 내 손 잡아 한여름밤의 피서같이 우리들만의 파도 타기 볼 게 우린 너무 많아 하루 종일 더 깊이 빠져 어느새 시간이 멈춰 온종일 go around 내게 가까워진 것만 같아 Come with me now 넌 어디까지 가길 원해 잠깐만 둘이 조금 더 멀리 Follow me now 너와 함께 가볼래 We go, we go, we go, we go 말해봐 What you want, you want, what you want, you want, oh 더 크게 What you want, you want, what you want, you want, oh Come with me now 난 너와 함께 가볼래 We go, we go, we go, we go 구름 밤새를 light 가슴에 분위기에 물들어 자일에 펼쳐진 ocean 우린 fashion 시작된 motion 웃음이 번져 비밀스레 그려지는 미래 우린 같이 이렇게 또 밤새 나를 따라 너를 따라 한 발 두 발 날아가 종일 뒹구는 주말같이 끝을 모르는 파도 타기 할게 우린 너무 많아 Oh my mind 다른 발걸음을 맞춰 우리 둘 사이를 채워 다시 또 turn around 내게 설레 가까워진 것만 같아 So I'm into you Come with me now 넌 어디까지 가길 원해 잠깐만 둘이 조금 더 멀리
Okay, that was very fun with all the editing and photoshopping and everything related to like the media and posting things, editing pictures and videos. So it sounds very summer-like, and they all look really good too. They all look very pretty with their hairstyles and outfits. But let's talk more from the beginning. So I knew from the start I know why there are only 8 members. I get it now, because one of the members is actually creating the different scenes and ideally in the story, and so she is the one who's adding things, putting members, making them dress up in certain ways. So there are 9 members, except one of them is kind of like the one who's making it. And so we see YouTube playing video, photoshopping. We later on see Instagram and other, social media related topics. But we also see them up close. We see them having a great time, and they all look beautiful. And we see them in various multiple, like, tons of different ways, such as, kind of like it looks like they're on the plane, but at the same time it has that cave-in feel of that camera lens. Fish bowl, I believe is what it's called. And then there's just lots of posts. They're all online, and they're thinking of like summer, or maybe more like a love song, like, let's go together and spend more time together. But for the storyline, it's a little bit different than maybe the lyrics, which could be one person, but instead the story itself is kind of wishing, I can travel, and liking where other people are going, and everything is fake, so to speak, because everything is Photoshop and edited, because we cannot go and travel right now. So it seems like they're hopeful and they're wishing that they can, but for the time being, since they cannot, they're, editing and fixing videos and pictures, so it looks like they're out and having a blast. And so we have a lot of different outfits for choreography: white top, blue bottoms, and then we have another set of clothing too, but they dance in the stage, and it looks like it's photoshopped, or at least, using the green screen in the back, which suits perfectly for this idea because they can't travel, so they're trying their best to make it feel summery or look summery, but they are actually at home. And so we see lots of transitions. We see them editing pictures, right? And I love this transition right here, grabbing the juice and then taking it out. And so I thought that was like really creative. And I also like the airplane right here. It looks like it's under the sea. Everyone is having a great time. And we can see we're in somebody's folder looking at the different albums. And like I said, a lot of editing related ideas, and it was super fun. This is also the other summer outfit that they wore when dancing, and I feel like the dance itself was not too hard, and it seems very simple, like having fun kind of feel. Even if you're slightly, off, it's still fine. Not necessarily having that precise accuracy will, even if you're slightly off, it's not like the end of the world. But I feel like they're in sync. They're always in sync. I'm not saying that they're not, but I'm just saying it's more like a chill, a little bit of groove, and you don't have to I have to be at this angle, but you can, groove slightly off, and it's okay. And so we start from sunrise to sunset, them dancing more and more, and just different pictures of them in different places. The phone rang, and so we paused. I didn't think that was necessary. In fact, when it rang, I didn't find that interruption to be helpful at all. In fact, I thought it was the end of the MV, but as you can see, we have a lot more to go. So I didn't think that was necessary, but again, it does relate to technology and media and phone calls and all that. So then they keep going, and they transition to nighttime, and I think this is another outfit that they have. And so they changed to quite a few other than their own solo recordings, videos, and we see them all having a good time. We see the last part of the choreography before we wrap it up. Now, they are great. They're gorgeous. However, for me personally, as someone who doesn't know how to edit but likes to learn, I got very distracted by everything around them. So I was looking at, the different parts of it, how they were editing, right? Even though they are there, but I was like, ooh, lots of things to look at. And it kind of didn't focus on Formus 9, at least when I was watching. Maybe that's why I need to watch it a second time, so I, focus on different things. But if it's the first time watching it, I didn't, really pay attention to Formus 9 as much until, the dancing parts or when it's just their face up close, because it's great. There's a lot of cool things, a lot of cool technology, great transitions. However, it was a little bit too distracting for me that I didn't get to appreciate the members as much. Yes, we do see them, but then we see like this part sliding or zooming in, picking pictures, clicking play, etc. So that was a little distracting for me, and maybe it's just me. Maybe other people really paid attention to Formus 9, like the members, and, looked at everything. But for me, I was like, ooh, okay, she's going to drag that hat over. Is she going to change the contrast? And then that scene is already gone, and then we move on to something else. So I guess there's a reason why you should watch it more than once for any MV, so you can appreciate and enjoy different parts of the MV and members as well as the song. So the chorus was catchy, the choreography, something like around the heart area and pointing because they're going somewhere. And I will have to listen to the song a few more times to really enjoy it. It seemed like maybe I was just too focused in what's going on, that it just sounded a little bit like background music just went through my head. And so I have to be honest, I do have to listen to it a few more times. I have to be honest with you all, I probably have to listen to it just the music, without like just the audio, without the MV. I feel like there were lots of things to enjoy and see, and I want to see what happens and watch it unfold, that I didn't really focus on the music as much. But I always think Formus 9 has very catchy songs, upbeat, and sometimes, I guess in the beginning, more of like a girl crush theme, and I guess maybe they can be doing that too. But it's definitely summer. So I am looking forward to listening to this a few more times so I can appreciate different parts of it, as well as check out their music shows, just because their choreography seems to be very fun, and I feel like if you are with a group of friends dancing to it, it would be great. Maybe if it's by myself, I will have to find ways to make it more summery and lively, but I look forward to more of their performances. It's been a while since they had a comeback, so I hope everything is going well. Support Formus 9, check out We Go, as well as the rest of their album. I believe the name of the album is 9-Way Ticket, so it sounds like they're going to fly somewhere. Hopefully, fans can see them live in the concert when they fly over and visit you. But for the time being, enjoy We Go right now, and I will see you another time. Thank you.